I must, for myself, examine the reasons I left the comfort of Kaldahar for a journey to Deepingdale, the place of Isilor's birth. It is much like the assignments given to me by Uncle Oswald and Isilor himself. When Isilor left those lands near the Inner Sea for the spine of the world, he told his fellow druids he would send a student to replace him. This, I told myself, was why I left. But now, as I sit by the warmth of a fire in Mirabar, I realize what Isilor must have already known. I remember the details vividly. It started many years ago. The year was 1310 Dale Reckoning, when scouts from Burn Shander, the largest of the 10 towns, first reported sighting goblin warbands. Within weeks, a river of goblins had flowed forth from the spine of the world, and above that wave of death sailed a banner bearing the monstrous heads of the Chimera. The militiamen of the 10 towns would have been the Dale's only defense had the forces of fate been against Burn Shander. But Ulbrecht Dinsmore, the mayor of the town of Targos, urged the council to send a messenger south to the port cities of Laskan and Neverwinter. Laskan had problems of her own, but fearful of repercussions, the captains of Laskan devised a simple plan. Throughout the city, they posted notices promising wealth and fame. With lean work in the northern port city, many mercenaries and thugs were lured to the ships that would take them even further north. And so their ships crept through the sea of moving ice and onto the Shanegarn River. They bragged of the deeds they would perform and the castles they would purchase. Lost in their reverie, they were blind to the throngs of goblins and orcs that lay in wait. Only a few ships survived the assault. Those that continued up the river watched as the town of Bremen burned. One of the 10 towns had already fallen. Many wondered, as I often wonder, what difference only a few can make against so many, and in the midst of such terrible circumstances.
Hey, what's up? This is Mr.X with another Icewind Dale 2 playthrough. This time around I'm gonna attempt the same thing I did with Icewind Dale 1, Art of Fury, and all the expansions and downloadable stuff with a monk. So I already completed 1 and 2 with the druid, now I want to do it with a solo monk. Let's go. I'm gonna explain all the intricacies later as I go. So let's create a new party. Obviously we wanna have a female, good time's sake. And just because I'm gonna go with the short folk, this lady seems apt. And yes, I said short folk, I'm gonna go with the deep gnomes. Why? Because they make amazing monks, and in Heart of Fury they will be really good. Again, this is not gonna be a lore story walkthrough. I already did that. In my previous playthroughs I have like a sorceress one, I have a druid one for Icewind Dale 2, and I have a monk and a druid one for Icewind Dale 1. So if you're interested in those, go watch them. If not, stay tuned. So as you can see, we get it's basically you get -2 attributes, and obviously the level adjustment is the worst for the Neblins. But what we get in return, well, I mean, technically it doesn't matter because we're technically losing 2 points, 2 attribute points anyways. But yeah, +2 dex, +2 wisdom, great for a monk, yeah, sure, but then -2 strength, -4 charisma. And in the rules that this game uses, which is kind of like a often half of second and third rule, third edition rules. This kind of makes it to like a 2.5 or something. Anyways, strength is needed for a monk. Whereas in 5th edition, obviously, if you played it, you know that monk doesn't need strength, which I think makes sense. Anyway, spell resistance, but we're gonna get monk spell resistance as well, and fun fact, it's actually capped at 50. So you can, with the Deep Gnome plus monk combo, you can max this out to 50% spell resistance, which is pretty good. Plus 4 dodge, which is cumulative, which in other words, stackable. Dodge bonus or deflection bonus is the only AC bonus that stacks with itself, and obviously with other types as well. Mirror image, lifesaver, invisibility, great. We're gonna use that a lot to position ourselves better on the given map to get an advantage. Blur, great, 20% chance to miss any attack. As far as I'm concerned, magic attacks as well. This is pretty powerful, and these scale with you as you level up, as far as I'm concerned again. I've installed a few tweak packs. They are in the description below. I mean, probably by the time that someone watches these, those tweak packs are changed. Last time I played this 2 years ago, again, everything changed, so I had to re-research on all of the stuff. Anyways, non-detection, great. I mean, we can then go around the map without problems. Now here comes the less interesting stuff. Although +2 ratio bonus to all saving throws. I mean, that's plus the spell resistance and all that crap. +1 ratio bonus to attack rolls against kobolds, goblins. I don't think we're actually gonna meet any kobolds here. Goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears. Which these three we gonna meet a lot. Not orcs though, which is interesting. I'm not sure about the lore again. I'm not sure. I've to be honest, I've never played a gnome character and actually paid attention to it. Not sure why kobolds, goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears. Well, I guess because they're small-ish. Although I'm not sure how big kobolds are in reality. Anyway, stone cunning +2 ratio bonus to search checks. Yeah, why not? And +2 ratio bonus on high checks, which improves to +4 on darkened areas. This is going to be good if we want a free invisibility, but it's reliable. Dark vision is useful, but not really. And all the rest. You could create a human as well if you like, but get a feat at level 1. But to be honest, there aren't any good feats for the monk on Heart of Fury. And by the way, if I fail, which I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get past Harsham, and I'm not even sure if I can get as far as Harsham, to be honest. If I fail, then I'm going to restart and do it on the hardest non-Heart of Fury difficulty. Same monk stuff, no level squatting. And by the way, I'm gonna level squat the crap out of this character. So we're not gonna see. So basically, what I'm doing right now, you're gonna have to do with any character, because there's an item that you can get in Targos, which is gonna be the carry. Anyways, monk, you wanna go the Broken Order, because I personally think that taking 1 level into the Painbearer of Ilmater, who's just a cleric, makes sense more than freaking rogue, or 1 level into sorcerer, which I'm gonna use charisma as my dump stat, so it's basically I can go for the sorcerer, but I'm not gonna be able to cast spells. And I'm using wisdom anyways. I'm gonna max out wisdom with this monk, so yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what you gain from rogue, unless you want to be assassin backstabby, but then why would you go monk anyways in the first place? Alignment, we can only be lawful good because of Ilmater. No worries, and here comes the joke. 1 charisma. Really don't care. Pretty sure we are not able to cast spells at like less than 10 charisma, something like that. Intelligence, don't care. Constitution, max. Strength max for now is 16 because we do have -2 to start, but we can obviously increase this later on once we get attribute point improvement. Or sorry, ability point is what ability here. We don't need that much dexterity, so let me dump everything else into wisdom. This is gonna be straight up AC for us. And well, I think we use this for save DC as well. On KC witness. Yeah, divine magic spell DC. Yeah, why not? And I think stunning fist might use this modifier +5. Again, I'm not sure. I've been playing 5e since a while now, and I've completely forgotten about this old rules. And these are actually mixed rules, anyways. So it doesn't really matter. And I guess we can dump the rest into this, and that feels okay. Something's not right. It's too bad you cannot put more into it. I mean, I could do this and then have basically 10 + 5 + 5 + 4 the ratio AC, so I could start with 24 AC plus if I took the dodge, then it's AC 25, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter because we're playing Heart of Fury at this point, so I'm just gonna max out the strength for now because that's going to be the attack. Not sure. I mean, I read that until +2 or +3 it makes sense. I might still actually increase this just to get more damage, but I might just put into wisdom anyways. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe in constitution because I need a lot of health to survive shit. This looks good. And well, I mean, we already have stone cutting, but I mean, I could put both of these in here, or I could improve my hide and move silently. Because no other skill is useful at this point, right? All these, like search, yeah, useful. Pickpockets, forget about it in Heart of Fury. We can usually force open whatever we want, so open locks is useless. This is useless, kind of. Intimidate, nope, because we have no charisma. Disable device. Again, intelligence, we have no intelligence. Don't need concentration, bluff, whatever. Animal empathy. I can't even do animal empathy. Yeah, because it's druid ranger only. Alchemy, useless. I mean, yeah, search, move silently. I would even say that it makes no sense to put points into hide and move silently, but because we already get a lot. I mean, but at first level, I mean, I don't even. Should I just put into search? No, let's do this. This is fine. It doesn't. And defeat, because in this, like, this basically uses third edition rules with some second edition rules mixed in. Some people call this 3.25. Definitely not 3.5 though, but 2.5, 2.0 + 3. I don't know. So we get feat at first level, which you don't get in 5th edition. We don't need 2-weapon fighting because it says with a weapon in each hand, but the ambidextrous feat reduces the attack penalty for the second weapon by 4. I mean, we don't need this because we're monks, although I might read upon it. I'm pretty sure ambidextrous doesn't make sense for a monk. And if this doesn't make sense for a monk because it says weapons, then this doesn't make sense either. Because, again, I think, well, 5e definitely has this, but the 3rd edition has this as well, that I think that unarmed strikes are considered melee attacks, but they're not melee weapons. I know. I will let that sink in. But that's the ruling, and that's what the developers tweeted out. Let's go search it. It's stupid, I know. I mean, it's already stupid that you have to use strength in Icewind Dale for the monk's damage, but That doesn't hurt me that much. What do I go for? Power attack is going to be really good. It's basically you subtract, well, technically you get +5 damage and you subtract some, I'm not sure what number you subtract from your attack bonus, well, from your attack roll. So this is basically because I read, and you can check out, there's a really good guide on, actually a guy wrote a guide on Heart of Fury. I read it today, and he said something about the basic attack bonus not scaling the same way as AC does for monsters. So technically, wait, no. I'm mixing it up. So the AC doesn't scale as well as the monster damage. Therefore, their AC is technically raised a little bit, so you don't need that much on your base attack bonus. Technically, minusing your base attack bonus just to get more damage makes sense. You want to kill those monsters, and you will probably hit them pretty easily anyways. So what should we go for? I usually go for Luck of Heroes, but unfortunately you have to be human for that. And luck is actually pretty good. Improved initiative, this is an interesting one. There's a fix for this. This doesn't work in the vanilla. There's a fix that makes it work. I'm not sure if it actually makes it work, but we'll test it out. And depending on that, I might put points into this one. But for now, which one did I... So you don't get unlimited feats as a deep gnome, like a human. We get stunning attack already. And this is basically, let's see, 2.8. What's the save for? DC 10 plus 1/2 your level. That's 1 for now. Plus Viz modifier. There you go. So it's 16 DC, which doesn't really matter in Heart of Fury, but I mean it might hit. Basically, when you're hitting, you can stun a target, and the target loses dexterity bonus to armor class, can't act, +2 attack bonus against them, and yes, that's the only thing we get, right? Yeah, but we get it, and we get 1 per every 4 levels. This is gonna be kind of useful. Kind of, not really. Strong back, don't care for now. I might, well, again, one more rule. As we go, I'm going to explain everything, but this one right now, I'm trying to not use Bag of Holding, but probably I will have to give it to myself from the beginning of the game, because I start with much gold at the beginning. And I do need some supplies, so allow me to have a Bag of Holding, and then once we actually get a Bag of Holding, then during the Shergarm Bridge fight, then we were supposed to get a Bag of Holding anyways, but as I'm soloing, just for convenience, I think it makes sense to have a Bag of Holding. So if you wanna bitch about it in the comments, go ahead. I don't care. I'm just doing this to speed up things, and I'm digressing too much, I know. Okay, so we don't need this. For now, I'm probably gonna go with Sling proficiency, but maybe not now. We don't need slings yet, just now. Power attack, mercantile background, meh. Not right now, I guess. There was one particular feat that I wanted to go, and I kind of forgot. Well, I guess improved initiative isn't bad. Yeah, that might actually be useful. The weapon speed and casting time for all spells is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1. This will be really useful for, well, once we get there, you'll see, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure then the fix is good, because it's been up and nobody was bitching about it, so I'm gonna take improved initiative right now. And yeah, all the other stuff. Must be able to go fossil spells as Packers. Grants 5 acid resistance and plus 20 damage. That's not too bad. Okay, quick appearance check. Let's see, do we want to be old? Be old-ish. 10. And, well, as a monk, I mean, she wears black, so I guess why not? Not hating on this. Huh. This is actually not bad. And the female monk is terrible.
The circle of death shall be complete. Death calls. The pain that began with your birth, I shall teach this one humility.
But we're gonna roll with it anyways, as there's like a gnome or something. I mean, I'm gonna switch this up anyways, but for now, let's roll with the monk. By the way, by just playtesting, I already got quite annoyed with the monk and the monk voices, but why not? Let's name her. Yeah, Triple X. Why not? I'm not really good at giving names, as you can see. Biography. I mean, we can read this. At the core of your master's teachings is that there must be order in all things, thus lawful, and that discipline cannot be tested while one lies safe behind the walls of a monastery. You have been challenged by your elders to wander the north and observe the lives of the people that live there. Then to return in 3 years' time to speak of what you have seen. If you do. Make it alive, of course. This journey has brought you to the town of Luskan, where a posting for mercenaries caught your eye in the marketplace. Days later, you booked passage on the Wicked Wench to the besieged town of Targos. Stand with the defenders and restore order to the old north. I don't like that, because I don't want to go back in 3 years. Alright, so what do we get? Alright, pretty good. So you do get +4 concentration by default. Good to know. +6. And so +4. I think that's already the edit value, so yeah. That's 6 for one search. We have a racial bonus to that. Wilderness roll. Why do you get 5 wilderness roll? It's beyond me. And we are proficient with simple weapons, which is fair enough. And we're good to go.
Uncle Oswald said that Mer de Walden was full of sunsets that day. So many ships coming up the Shanegarn had been set aflame by the goblin hordes that they burned to the waterline in a row like a flock of fiery geese. Some leapt overboard and tried to swim to shore, only to be cut down by orcs when they arrived. Others clung to the hulking infernos and were inevitably consumed in the flames. The rest dropped into the icy deep, snowflakes off Death's shoulders as he shrugged over the dale. So many had died already in the attacks that the failure of the Luskan forces to arrive was but a sigh, a comma in what was to be a rather long story. Only a few small ships made it through to Targos, where my uncle was watching from the upper reaches of the town. Many villagers were too busy repelling enemies at the palisade wall to notice a few sad, sorry stragglers make it into the port. The sun burned behind the horde and cast a cloak of shadows over the heart of Targos and all within. It was into this shadow that uncommon mercenaries were thrust from Captain Hedron's ship, the Wicked Wench. Like many other mercenaries in the town, these few had come from Luskan. Unlike the others, their journeys would take them far beyond the rude palisades and bloody fields that lay ahead of them.
I'm gonna just play these chapter intro stuff, but when it comes to storyline stuff, I might just drop in a few sentences that I remember from the actual lore. But for now,
well, here you are, straight
I'm just gonna skip all this crap.
Aye. You see those wrecks? Well, the ones the goblins didn't tear down, the people at Targos. Well, there's not much to tell. But the dock, well, with all the or if you want, you could probably... It's just off the... Not right away. Aye. Well, you'd want to be scare the cliffs to the main... You can thank me, but town seems a mite quiet.
Yeah,
Aye,
Hedron is talkative.
Back aboard.
I think...
Sick of Targos already, are you?
Oh, I can sleep here? I had no idea. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I possibly shouldn't have done that. This one? Yeah, great.
Master?
No sleeping yet. So, one thing, you would need to do this to get the improved thingy out. Improve the initiative, you have to drink that potion and then, I guess, then that fixes it. Second thing we wanted to do is do this. We enable the bonus merchants. Because this game used to come with the collector's edition, which was a bonus disc that contained some... I think I even had that. I don't have it anymore. We had the bonus disc which had some MP3s of some music from the game, and then some portraits. Oh yeah, there were some extra portraits and some extra game content like the decanter, whatever thing, the genie thing that you can buy from Nim if you get as far as that. And then we can actually get a really good item from him. And yeah, now this is all included in the complete edition on the good old games. So, but you still have to enable the bonus pack, and then for convenience, don't judge me, bag of holding. Because this is going to be where I stuff all my crap in, because I don't want to run there and back shop, because that's just boring. Let's save a normal one. You can see I have some playtest things here, and I would actually take this thing all... Oh, I just deleted the quick save, great. Mind. Sure. Quick save. All good. Okay. I'm playing this in the Windows, so scrolling is a bit clunky, unfortunately. Alright, because I have shit charisma and intelligence, or, well, basically both, I'm probably only gonna get sword. Yeah. Nice thing, you don't have to actually identify the bag of holding. Use it. Alright, you can talk to them again. They're not gonna be watching over us. Talk to this guy, I think. Yeah, if you have high enough charisma. You can get like an armor, helm. But because we don't have it, that option doesn't come up. Makes sense, right?
I act in your name.
They're gonna pick this up even though it's only a few gold. I have like... how much gold do I have? 24 gold, that's actually not a bad roll for a monk. 5e at least. In 5e you get like 5e4. That's the worst. Well, monk doesn't need money, so don't get any money. This guy wants to talk to us. Yep. Calm your tits, what's the problem? And so... Yeah, I think again, if you have high enough charisma, you can convince him that you can go in and take care of the goblins. Yeah. I don't think you can do it here. Although you can still enter. Yeah. Although I should really, the one thing I didn't do, apologies for that, I didn't bring up the actual playthrough, or well, guide help thingy, game FAQs, and I'm actually going to tell you which one to use. There's one that's Chaos Reignis. Yeah, the Chaos Reignis isn't bad, but there's another one actually. Aranek Angmar is a more compact version of the walkthrough, which actually is easier to read. So yeah, Friedrich has to make sure she's safe. Alright. Yeah, the soldiers before, they could have given us, if we ask for armor, we get armor, we get a dagger, hand axe, leather armor, helmet, and yeah. Ask for an extra blade even, we get a dagger. Probably pause while I'm reading all this. Wondering, who is this guy? Brogan. Yeah, so yeah, convince Brogan to let you drive the goblins out for added XP. I mean, with one charisma, I'm not well, yeah, we are basically pretty ugly. We don't look like strong adventurers. Or a strong adventurer. Oh, no wonder there. Scrolling in the window is terrible. Right, so we want to do here, to go and explore some more. Right, let me just adjust this gameplay. Maybe this should be a bit better. Yeah, mouse scrolling doesn't always work. Thank God for keyboard scrolling. There's a goblin around. But thanks to sneaky deep known ways, you can circumvent that. The reason for that is coming here first. Scrape some of the town, its stuff. Again, these are not really too amazing stuff, and you shouldn't even come up here, because there's really nothing you can do at this point. Nobody wants to really talk to you. I mean, they talk to you, but they're not giving you any quests or giving you any progress in whatever you're doing. You just get in here and steal the crap. Then you don't have to worry about that later.
Wind through the trees.
Here. Huh. Oops. The heck did I press? Interesting. Isn't it F2? Oh, it's because... Okay. I'm using a wireless keyboard, which I might have to ditch now. Because then I have to set... Yeah, I think I set the FN button to be on all the time in some way that I can't remember anymore. Now whenever I press that, it's actually doing the Windows thing where it kind of groups the windows and stuff, which I don't want. Okay, never mind, that's just a technicality. And you can force open almost anything with 18, well, even 16 strength here. We can't do that right now, right? Yeah, we have to come back. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. early morning. Some minor stuff here and there. So we won't need much money as a monk, but still we need resources.
Make way.
And done.
Watch and learn. I act in your name.
This dude has the Lucky Nucky, which is pretty good, but I mean we could kill this guy, but we have to find a way to kill him instantaneously, like a finger of death, otherwise we're gonna get into trouble. But that actually raises your luck, pretty OP. Yeah, this is supposed to be a shop, but you could try to pickpocket him, but not on Heart of Fury. Like that's freaking nice.
Watch and learn.
Well, he's just gonna tell us to.
Who are you? If you're whoever you are, if you want to serve Targos, then we'll see. I don't go from. As of this day, you are in Targos service. Make sure that
Great, we got enlisted.
you've returned.
You've returned. Really? This is one of the items I was talking about. I think her shop is not. It's not open yet. Bad. That might be the other book. Or this one. Right piece. Here's the thing. Legends of Icewind there, right? Well, yeah, you read through the story and ooh, cast Whirlwind 3 times per day. Well, this is basically not that good. Creates a whirlwind, it goes around. Well, it basically goes to the target that you aim it to. Then it goes walk wild, random. Deals some, not too much, I think 1d8 slashing and 1d8 crushing damage or something crazy like that. Then after 10 hits, it just goes away. Oh, and it stuns for 2 rounds or something. And it affects anyone but the caster itself. So, I mean, if you want to kite some enemies and get some lucky hits in, sure, but it's not that effective. However, elemental 3 per day. Like, I'm not sure what the developers were thinking, but this is OPS. And I didn't even realize this in any of my other playthroughs, so I didn't abuse the elemental stuff at all, but this playthrough I'm gonna abuse level squatting and this. And we'll see how far I can go. And the other book, again, wow. This is basically, I think, 2d6 plus something damage, freezing orb, but reflex save for none. And this is actually not the power word blindness, because that's an AoE. This is just simple blindness spell. But I guess that's a bug. Anyways, the only thing that's useful, and obviously this book doesn't do anything. These books actually sell for 1 gold each, so I mean, if you don't read through all these and you don't scroll to the end, then you don't realize this, and these are only in Heart of Fury, of course. Anyhow,
Make way.
now you know my secret. There's not much reason to come in here, but why not? He's gonna be like, well, actually, yeah, I just have to tell him, like, I'm not here to disturb him, but I'm still... Okay, I can talk to him normally. Great. I can even open his chest. Free. It's the mind. Makes sense. He also has a book. Just then. Meh.
Your will gives
Peace.
me direction.
We're gonna kill him later.
Fast as lightning.
This is the only open shop, by the way. At this point.
My apologies. Introductions, of course. My name's Fiddlebender. Oswald ship? Oh, you mean this one here? You mean my air? Most ships travel upon the water. Indeed it does. Oh yes, and of course, fortunately,
Why did I talk to this guy? I think I don't have enough charisma or intelligence to do this, but... Really? Oh yeah. Dave, okay. Fair enough, good thing I came back. Dave now. I think the first time you talk to Oswald you can bluff to him and get some gold. Or a potion or something, but I don't think I have enough charisma to do it.
My apologies.
Actually you owe me 5 gold pieces now, don't you remember?
Or was there something I was supposed to do for you?
Yeah, exactly, give me money. Let me just double check if this works. Targos. This guy called... Not Galloway. Oswald. Fiddlebender. He's actually a gnome as well. It's funny that I'm saying 5 gold pieces gnome when I'm a gnome as well. Racism. Damn. This guy is amazing, but it's so hard to read sometimes. Really? Seriously? Anyways, pretty sure he's not gonna fall for it.
Oh my! Did I borrow such a sum? I'm afraid you caught me a little short at the moment. Not height-wise, mind you, but, you know, light in the purse.
That's very funny.
Oh, but wait! Would you settle for one of my concoctions instead? I just brewed it, and I'm almost completely certain it's quite potent. Whatever it does. Introductions, of course. My name's Fiddleship. Oh, you mean this one here? You mean my air? Most ships travel upon. Indeed it does. Why, I live... There's an awful lot. Oh, didn't I? Why, I make potion.
This guy, what potion did we get? A freedom potion. Sure. For free. And seems like you don't need anything to trick this old crazy gnome. Although I'm pretty much an old crazy gnome myself, to be honest, with that much charisma and intelligence. But I'm just freaking dumb. There are some pretty epic potions here that we might actually have to buy. Because monk, you'll drink a lot of potions. 20 turns, meh. Oh. Yeah. 5d6 half reflex, which on the monsters on Half Fury probably make 66, same thing. 20, it's 40. Oh, that's 20 as well, just range is 40. Interesting. Minor mirror image. This is not bad, to be honest. We'll buy that later. Lesser restoration potion. Greater restoration potion. Not going to be that. Well, actually, I'm not sure if we're ever gonna run into any level drain stuff that we couldn't get cured otherwise. I can't remember if that's useful or not. Bad 2d8. Supposed to be 2d8 as well, yeah. Smaller range. But this doesn't have a range, it's only one creature, and this is like a 5-foot radius, yeah. Why he has a King's Tear? Other than that, he hasn't at this point. But he's gonna be interesting NPC to mess around with. And we fall. And that is why we need this. Actually, wearing a helmet doesn't make you lose anything, and I'm not sure if Icewind Dale 2 that protects you from critical hits, because in Icewind Dale 1 that was my biggest problem as a monk, that if they hit you, then it's a critical hit. And that hurts. Well, I mean, as long as I don't suffer anything, then why not have one on, but actually I'm gonna use a different helmet. Armor, I put it on, boom. Use my wisdom modifier. Though, yeah, I lose my wisdom modifier, but the leather armor is plus, wasn't it? +2 outcomes. This is the only book that we actually have to be caring about. Oh, I didn't do potion yet, okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're pretty useful. This potion, we don't really need it. Patience are not bad. Yeah, +1 dagger, but to be honest, I can do. I'm pretty sure in 3rd edition or whatever edition this is, it doesn't matter. Like, there is no such thing as monk weapons. The only monk weapons are basically your fists. Well, yourself. This could be good damage later on against trolls and stuff. Need shields. And unfortunately, cannot cast. It's supposed to be an arcane spell. Well, this is basically a divine spell, right? Yeah. So unfortunately, you cannot cast spells, divine spell scrolls, spells from divine spell scrolls as a monk. Very unfortunate.
Fast as lightning.
Anyways. That should now fix our improved initiative feat, which I don't think we will see anywhere. Well, no, actually. Just have to believe that it did it. Oh, this 5,000 experience, interesting. Because I'm technically a 4th level illusionist at this point. Without, well, I do have some spells. Not bad, actually. 12. Well, spell resistance already. I could actually get more stuff out of this. Main hand +3 base, +0 abilities, +3. Number attacks 1. Wonder what happens if I. Would I be more useful with a Masterwork dagger at this point? But to be honest, that doesn't even matter because I'm not gonna melee much. At all. Huh. That's actually funny. I'm actually doing better attack rolls. So damage potential is 4-7. Interesting. What if I remove this? Ah, it's 4. Okay, because it's a 1d6. Alright, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I'm still, again, I'm playing 5e at the moment, and there you start with a d4 for your unarmed strike. You can actually make another one as a bonus action, but here, with attacks only. For now. Not bad saves, actually. I mean, like, with this build, I would definitely be able to solo Heart of Fury less. And alright, well, that's great. This way then.
Your will gives me direction.
We can't go there yet, can we? No. Yeah, basically, every time we try to talk to someone, they'll be just like, go talk to Ulbrich.
I act in your name.
They don't even want to heal me. That's so funny. But I can take this. If you're a Priest of Tempest, this is going to be a really good spell for you. Champion Strength, I'm not even sure what it does. Probably raises your... Probably. Yep. You can sell this for a lot of money.
Your will gives me direction.
Raven eclipsed in red. A half woman of wings and blood who hates her halves. Scaled forests of heat and green. A hand curled into itself, and the shadow of the three-headed beast. Basically, what's called Black Raven Monastery. That's the dark, the half dragon lady, basically the dragonborn lady. Then this is gonna be the jungles of Cholt. A hand curled into itself. Boroboro, I'm not even sure what that means, but probably. And the shadow, the three-headed beast. So that's the Chimera or Chimera, Chim. Which is basically Isser and Madae. I still remember the names. I think this guy... Yeah, I shouldn't be lying with that much charisma. So this is basically an exploding letter that we will exchange. But we have to talk to one of these fools, but they don't want to talk to us right now. But later we can. Well, it's not an exploding letter, but it's like a forged. Yeah, I think we have to deliver this to Captain Mariner of Neverwinter. But if we do, then something bad will happen to the captain. Oh no, this is actually inside. Now I remember, this is inside info on the whole situation in Targos. So we're gonna forge a letter that's gonna explode in the face of the doppelganger Captain Mariner. Because that guy is also
Master,
doppelganger or something.
your will gives me direction.
We're gonna kill him later. I'm getting flashbacks of this game. There we go. That's a cat's grace potion. And that's pretty much it for this bit of the town. Can go there. could technically go in there right now.
Make way.
This guy is technically a necromancer, and can get some interesting info out of him, but you can get some interesting insight from this guy. I love this comment. If you ever come to me at night, you'll be joining old school sooner than you think. Yeah, he doesn't want us to rest here. That's pretty much it. He's an interesting character. Right. I'd say this bit is done. Back to killing, well, actually, let's start doing what we were hired to do. Firstly, I want to pick up whatever we can. Can't pick up any of this crap because then they're going to spot me, so it doesn't matter. Actually, I failed. Oh crap, that's not good. Yeah, we're level 1. Not sure what I'm expecting from this character when it comes to hiding and crap. Oh yeah. That's not gonna be good. I guess we have to kill some of these right now. I really want to pick up some of the items that are still on the ground before I do anything else. I can get away with picking up this thing. Maybe the shield. Nope. I'm not even sure why I'm trying to min-max this. I can talk to this guy though. Pickaxes. There you go. That's kind of it, almost. Let's put away some stuff. Oh, we got a short bro. Short bro. PP. You don't need... I'll just keep it here. It's the best item. I have no intelligence, so I shouldn't even try that. Interesting that the spear in this game is basically a melee weapon. Whereas in 5e, you can throw it. And it's versatile as well. Which means you can build it with 1 or 2 hands. God, I love 5e. So good. Alright. I love this game as well. I think Icewind is one of the best games. Actually, Icewind 2 is one of the hardest games out there as well. Okay, so you wanna kill probably 2. Usually start with that goblin up there, but actually let's start with those 2. To position myself a bit better here. Oh, and my invisibility just ran out. I failed.
Act in your name.
So we know that they're kind of there. Good. I guess make a save. And well, easiest way to get rid of these guys. Well, I actually wanted to. Oh, this is actually not too bad. I wanted to revamp the panel, the UI panel, but actually this is for me at this point. I don't need any of those skills and I cannot even use them. Hide, search is useful and all that. Anyways, yeah. So we wanna do this. Now the elemental might attack us right off the bat, but
The shadow of death falls upon me.
I could have maneuvered a little bit better. There we go. He'll change his mind and take the goblins. And as you can see, they are hitting the elemental, but into slashing damage. Ooh, okay, well I wasted too much time in messing around. So basically at this point what you want to do is get the elemental to be your friend from the beginning.
Watch and learn.
Or did I break the casting? Oh god. I have a theory that you actually have to move into the side of the goblins for the elemental to start attacking the goblins right off the bat. Might be wrong. By the way, these patients,
I act in your name.
there we go, are on Baldur's Gate. Wow. Okay, well that seems like the game changed a lot with the tweaks, because that elemental doesn't last for shit. Alright, well this is going to be a bit harder then.
Watch and learn.
Not terribly hard. I wonder if I do another one. I could technically do another one. Yeah. Open this door just in case. Yeah, that's much better. And then we jump into the house.
Your will gives me direction.
The summons are gone.
Watch and
You can
learn.
reap benefits. Hey yo. Now we can enter the inn without problems and this bit first.
Make way.
Oh wait, I think that's going to be a trap. Yep. Although we have good spell resistance and saves, so probably this won't be a problem. And we're out. We can actually rest here while we can rest on the Wicked Bench or here. Moment down. And probably the other houses as well, but it's really hard to get into this house right now because you get attacked right off the bat. You just don't have time to cast anything. This house is the same, and there's no other houses to be honest where you could actually just go in and sleep. So yeah, well, use this helmet. And we don't need all this. I wonder if I wear a shield. Oh, I can't even put a shield on. Or, oh no, whoa. Couldn't I? Bonus. Some people just dip one level into Monk just to get the visual plus AC. But then I don't think you can wear armor. Well, yeah, but then you still... I guess you do that as a druid maybe. I don't know. Maybe as a wizard. You have some wisdom, then it's plus AC. I don't know. Yeah. No need. So we are at our first level up, right? How much XP we got? I'm killing a goblin, 3600. Now, I can go up one level. Just one. I'm gonna go into cleric. Because I want more summons. And some utility spells like protection from evil. And the problem is with level squatting is that you cannot break up the levels once you actually have to level up. And for now I'm just planning to get one level into cleric just to diversify myself a bit. Then we'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just dump the rest of the levels into monk. And one level of cleric doesn't matter. It's actually, well, I mean, we get proficiencies, don't care about that. Cleric's ability to turn dead, that's not gonna be a good thing because we have no charisma. I'm pretty sure it's dependent on charisma, so it's not gonna work. We can spontaneous casting. I mean, that's actually good. We are good, so we can turn any spell into a healing spell. But that's pretty much it. So it's Painbearer of Ill Matter. Pain touch once per day. Weapon that causes. Oh, touch a weapon that causes -2 penalty to strength and dex for 10 rounds. Again, we're not using any weapons, so this is basically useless. But Ill Matter's endurance once per day. Increase constitution by 6 for a number of rounds equal to a level. Equal to level, I guess it's the cleric level, so that's going to be 1 round. Probably not going to use this, unless I'm not sure if that's actually healing. Probably is. We'll test it out. If not, there's going to be a lot of things I'm not using. 1 skill point, no search, so let's put this into... Really, I can't even put it into hiding and... well, I guess concentration, I don't know, spellcraft, Arcana, oh, bummer. Well, I'm pretty sure that casting from a spell or a scroll, for that matter, well, we can't use scrolls, but casting from an item can also be interrupted the same way as a spell, so actually having some concentration isn't too bad at all. So yeah. Great. Now we should still, effective level is 5, but I'm pretty sure we are still considered level 1 because we are level 1 of Monk and the Painbearer of Ilmater, and it's like an average of your... It's supposed to be the average of your character levels, so that's supposed to be 2, as in like average of your party's character levels. It's not the effective one, it's the actual character levels. But we're still below a certain DC, so that we should still receive the same experience for goblin kills. Wow, actually my saves went up like, way high. Pretty good. Oh, and the spell resistance goes up because it's actually level. Okay, that's cool. Oh. And we got some spells. Some domain spells as well, so we can take 3 spells here, which is going to be summon monster, summon monster, summon monster. 3 rounds plus 1 round per level. Probably that's again caster level. Just a monster. Well, this is going to be useful, and then once we transition out, probably just going to be protection from evil, and then if we need healing, we just convert it to healing, which is not much healing, but still it's healing. Plus 1 per caster level. Bad. Armor Fate is not bad, but come on, it's just 1 damage reduction. Although it's a general one, but less for long, less command not gonna work on monsters in Heart of Fury. Bane Doom all these things are meh. Remove fear isn't too bad. But I mean, if we're fear, then we cannot cast fear. We can cast anything anyways. Sanctuary is actually pretty useful. I mean, yeah, this is not bad, but 1 round per level. It's not going to be too easy. Protection from evil is going to be pretty good. 1 minute is forever in D&D. It's basically 1 combat. You're not dragging it out too much. No elements though. Too short. Or fire and cold only. Yeah, I mean this makes sense for now. At least to me. I might need more protection from evil, but it's not really that much of a deal, so I'd rather go with summons so I can go further.
For the press.
Okay. Wow, all this crap. Listen. Damn, I have blurred, it's 20%, but that's basically 20% more AC, because 20% chance of the enemy is missing an attack against you. That's ineffective if I have right now, I have 24. How much do I have? 22? Do I have only 22? Oh, because I have... Oh, because it's +3 and I didn't take the dodge thing yet, so it's great. Technically it's 18 plus 8. How the heck do I have 22 AC? Whoa. Oh, it's the generic one. I forgot about the generic one, yeah. And yeah, if I put 4 more points into dexterity, which I could have, then it's +2 and +1 for the dodge, 25. Let's say if you have 25 AC, then this is technically a 30 AC because of the dodge thing. This dodge thing though. It's memesy. Could we put something interesting there, like a quick item? Oh, I see. Oh. Good. Okay. Alright, that's great. So we have a stun attack. You can create 2d8. Is it 2d8? No, it's 1d8 plus. to 8. It's basically a 2d4 is what I'm trying to say here. A 2d4 fake images which absorb damage or spells. Pretty good. And yeah, again, invisibility is just going to be our scouting thing, which I don't wanna.
Like a serpent.
Well,
through
I
the
could
grass.
technically waste it right now, but good. Don't need.
Watch and learn.
Oh, and this guy's a shopkeeper as well. We can win it from him because we have high enough constitution. And he has a shop. And this is noteworthy. 3 hours for +2 strength. Hell yeah. Slow poison when imbibed. Interesting. Other than that, he doesn't have anything interesting. Now I could pick up a sling and some rocks, but let's be honest here. Can talk to these goons. Probably kill them later. Yeah, they don't really want to help us at this point. And Necromancer and Fane of the Rags, or whatever he's called, is gonna be dead soon. Are they companions? 5 of them. But they claim to be an adventure band and they don't really feel like going anywhere at this point. Alrighty. If I had my level of cleric now, all I have to care about is getting more shit.
Wind through the trees.
Ooh, the problem is I don't have an icon for... Crap, what's that? Same thing as... Oh, I have to rest so I can memorize spells. Okay. Yeah, I might switch this up a little bit. This is here. I'm so confused. Okay, so here we go. Let's put you there. Put you there. Bells. Pick slots. And I think those 2 things. Although I need thing there, but that's it. That makes sense. Great. Perfect. Even sure if I'm supposed to talk to these guys at all. And there are more goblins there. Oh my god, please. Scrolling in this game, the windowed mode is terrible.
Watch and learn.
I think there are more goblins over there as well. Of course there are. I'm gonna show you the other way to get through this. Here, Goblin. You can use these guys to deal bulk of the damage and then get the Goblin down to almost dead, plus a little bit. Now this guy is fisting the Goblin, so he's not going to do much damage, but this guy can do some epic crits. There was one time when the Goblin, well, the Goblin doesn't attack the NPCs, but there was one time when the Goblin actually killed that's John, not the other guy. Redwater? Yeah. You can do this. The problem is, if they kill it before you can get the finishing blow in, you don't get any experience. See? Ooh. Slapped! Wow. I've never seen that happen. Wow. This guy is something. And he's dead. So yeah, you can do this and then bail out. The Goblin will follow you. Then if you have just the right amount of damage dealt to the Goblin by these two guys, then you can probably finish him, but it's a long and arduous journey. What I would like to do... Not hide failed, please.
Your will gives me direction.
Get into position. Kill all, indeed. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be enough, because it seems like the elemental doesn't last as long as it should. Although, it might actually just be enough. Wait. Was just enough for one Goblin. Alright, so we leveled up again. But we're not going to actually level up just yet. Because, how much experience did I get? Just to double check, did I get 3,600? Yeah. Well, probably if I level up again, I could technically try, because Goblins are the least of our well, they are the weakest creatures, at least in the prologue, definitely. And then everything gets a facelift anyways. Just trying to think, do I actually kill anything weaker than a Goblin, like a bug? But that's the case here. I mean, I could level up one more, but do I actually need that? So I'm gonna level squat for now, and then just level up if I really need it. This is a hard decision, so do you... Okay, let's try it.
I act in your name.
I'm level 2 right now, which is technically level 3, but if I'm level squatting more, then I'm gonna stay at level 2. Let's make a save here. Let's see if I can kill another Goblin. So I would have to rest anyways.
Like wind through the trees.
Yeah. I would have to rest anyways, because I'm out of summons.
I was hoping you might come back. What's the word from the docks? Goblins? By the northern winds. The town's been overrun? But my ma, I can't leave her. Her house is to the left as you step off the docks, right in the shadow of the sun. You're back. Any word of me ma? Her house is to the left as you step off.
Now we should have... It says it's once, well, 3 times per day, but seems like rest is enough. And it hasn't been the day I used that book. Exactly. It's interesting. So I guess it's 3 times per long rest
Master,
again.
watch and learn.
So let's try to do something else. Ooh, I could go to the the weeping willow. Really would kill some goblins. Let's kill more goblins. Call it a day. Point. Actually, 3 goblins down here. That'd be nasty. Alright, here's the deal. Here's the real deal. Here we go. I wonder if I level up one more time, will I still get 3600 for the goblin? Because I could use the HP if I'm gonna level squat. So at level 2, what do I get at level 2? That's interesting. Deflect arrows. So you get the deflect arrows feat. That's it. And we have evasion from level 1. Interesting. Idea. 1 skill point. Oh my. That's amazing. Yes. Sure. And we get a feat. Then weapon finesse, that doesn't do anything for us because blade. Wait, no, wait. You can use a dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier on attack rolls with the selected weapon. Since you need your second hand for balance, if you carry a shield, your shield's armor check. I mean, at this point, my strength and I don't get as much benefit from dexterity because dexterity in 3rd edition rules, they govern the ranged attack rolls. The melee attack rolls are governed by strength. Bottom line, that's it. So for me at this point using, I should rather rank up my strength to be honest than my dex, because from dex I only get about +1 AC, which is useful, but still there are better things to spend your ability points. Anything that I could take at this point. Power attack isn't bad. Mercantile background, I mean 5% at this thing isn't bad, but either. Interesting that I cannot take this at all. 4 ranks in concentration and weapon specialization in weapons. Aha. 1 to hit, 3 ranks is forget about it. Improved turning, meh. Might actually take these 2 just for the saving throws, although I'm not sure how many. Hit 42 as well, I'm not sure how many feats we are getting. Dodge isn't bad. Deflect arrows. Shouldn't we get that automatically? Well. I wonder if you can take deflect arrows twice and then get +2 miscellaneous bonus against missile weapons. Although that's not that useful. What I want to get is dirty fighting though. I can't get it yet. Because I have to have a base attack bonus of +2 greater, which I don't have yet. Although again, this is not gonna be amazing. Dirty fighting, because what it does on a critical hit, the correct code is blindness or slow. 42 save is made, yeah. Well, people keep saying that mercantile background is crap, which I would say that's true. 5% is nothing at this point. I'm not gonna be able to buy anything interesting from shops either, and we're gonna be swimming in money anyways because we are monks. Lack of heroes. Yeah, there's nothing really that's just not useful. Blind fighting is not that useful. And dodge, I mean dodge is good. wouldn't mind taking dodge at this point. Yes, it's just a boon. Power attack is going to be useful, but just not now, because I'm not going to actually attack anything. Yeah, let's take dodge. Right?
Speak your will.
Let's try if we can do
Like
this.
wind through the trees.
Dude, can you just... We want to do it in a way that that guy is not visible, because otherwise the goblins will attack that guy as well. I could technically do... There we go. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, I could. That's pretty fast. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I forgot to check that. I still get 3600, so that's not too bad. So I might actually level up these few levels just to get more HP. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
Make way.
Really? Ah, that's not good. That guy's gonna mess up my day.
Make way.
Should probably cast this crap on me first. Then do the rest. It seems like improved initiative works. There we go. Now let's cast another one. These are 3 goblins. Guess we cast the last one as well. Well, actually. How are we doing? I'd be fine, but just in case. We can still level up. Probably one more. But that might actually be too much. Level 3, what do we get? Still mind +2 against the wheel saving throws, right? Oh no, only enchantment. Oh, 1 ability point, okay. Oh. I guess. Kill point. I guess hide. Why not? Now. come on, bro. Aha, now we're not getting full XP. So this is where level squatting starts, and who knows when and where it's gonna end.
Like a serpent through the grass.
So I can gain one more level into monk. Great, perfect. So we level up once? No? Oh no, we don't level up. Yeah, we do not level up at this point. Yep. And now they don't like me. So I should probably run into... Heaven. Make him disappear.
I act in your name. I act in your name.
And we're good. And he's still alive. Everyone's happy. He got one arrow. Amazing. That one is going to be useful just as the Warhammer that we... Oh. Nothing over there that we need. We actually need to suppress now. Is that always going to change? Because if it does, I would rather... how about this? Okay. Right, so there are 2 more goblins over there, at least. I'm pretty much out of spells. Oh, no, actually not. Well, for this one, there are 2 goblins inside. Pretty sure 3 summons are not going to be taking... Well, let's see. Maybe they will be enough. Let's be efficient here. Oh, I'm getting out of this crap. Okay, great. What you want to do here? Start summoning like crazy.
Like wind through the trees.
Hope that both of them go for the summon. It's not gonna be enough though. And if I go into melee, then the goblins will start focusing me. And the dog is already gone. Yeah. What you need to do is get in here, summon monster ones, elemental, then got the rest, and I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do anything with 3 summons at this point. No. But oh well. But they are useful because you can summon them quicker than an elemental. Technically that's pretty good. Otherwise you won't be able to kill those goblins, they just eat you alive. What I was trying to say. Oh yeah, can't even put it there. Okay.
Master?
Master indeed. Actually, before I do that,
Your will gives me direction.
I can get that quest line going. While I'm here. Because the quest rewards are always the same. Only the monster DC that's affected. It seems like, well, if you're leveling up, of course, but it seems like it is actually level 3. Well, basically 4. So once you get to level 4, then that's basically the effective level of 6. So that's 7. At level 7,
Like
get
wind
less
through the
damage,
trees.
even on Heart of Fury. Wonder if he's
Make
actually
way.
interested in it now. Not interested, but Ghost might be actually there now.
I act in your name.
Oh no. Still have to get... yeah, I have to talk to him so he would give me some kind of...
Make way.
yeah, I can hear the weeping ghost, but I need something from him that will
Your
allow me
will
to
gives
actually
me
enter it.
direction.
Unfortunately. If I don't make sense, then don't mind me. I'm just trying to remember all the lore and story and how to
Like
regarding
wind
this
through
game.
the trees.
Trying to be efficient at that as well. Oh, we're 2 hours in. I didn't even realize that. Oh, God. Time flies if you're playing a game that you like.
Any word of me, Ma?
Nope. But let me rest a little bit. But it's a new day. This dude might actually have healed himself already. I'm an Ilmateri. Pain bearer of Ilmater. Well, that's new. My healing magic may be able to draw the pain from your wound and end your suffering. Your healer looks like Timora's taking pity on us at last. If you have any magic that would help, I'd be grateful. Oh, I have to spontaneous cast. Interesting. Would I really want to do that? Good. I guess you're welcome. You can still give him a healing potion for 400 more experience, but eh. I'm pretty sure I can do this again for... oh, he doesn't care. Just wasting my shit. Two. Alright.
Watch and learn.
I guess we can kill these goblins here. Next step. It failed. What do you mean? Oh. There we go, we just have to go and catch some shadow. Alright, let's go in.
Like a serpent through the grass.
That's it. Good boy. Now we want to do this. And we want to do... look. And I suppose There is good. We can already position ourselves. Sure. Oh, by the way, AI is turned off, right? Just in case, let's go out. Or the elemental decides to attack us, and it did. Pretty sure I'm still. Oh no, wow. Protection from evil goes off pretty quickly for a 1-minute spell. Alright.
Your will gives me direction. I act in your name.
How much experience do I have though? But alright. We can also
Make way.
pick these up already. See, so I have one use of that. That's not going to be enough for anything. Unless, well, you could push it. I'm pretty sure none of these actually do anything for me at this point, not even a stunning attack. Let's try it. Only if they DPS down 1. Which they don't. Alright, so it's not enough. Well, at least the elemental thing got a bit weaker, so it's not
Like
that
wind
easy
through
to,
the trees.
you know, not a breeze through, but still it's pretty easy. So we want to go back again. I think we can still give a healing potion to this guy for more XP. In 400. Just remember that. But might not wanna. Well, I might wanna actually. I think the max level you can get is 30. But if you level squat, you probably can get that level pretty soon. Imagine. I will have to look at the table itself. Anyhow.
You're back. Any word of me, Ma?
No, but can you again? Thank you. What's the time? Not that it matters. Actually, I thought deep gnomes should have a disadvantage to being outside the sun, but being outside during daytime. But is it only the drow that get that? Seems like it. Lightness. Who else? Oh wait, it's the dwarf. Wait, dwarfs. Yeah, Durgar. But for some reason, deep gnomes don't get that. That would make sense though. Guess it would make too much sense. Alright, let's finish
Like a serpent
the outside
through the
docks.
grass.
And probably warehouse and then call it a day. It's been 2 hours. Hide failed. What do you mean hide failed? improved initiative is officially fixed. What am I doing? I'm putting protection from evil on myself because otherwise, well, I think the elemental would definitely come and try to F me off before it actually attacks the goblins, which are technically closer to him, but you know, preference. Two elementals should be more than enough. Just before they start attacking the whole dock area can appear, because I technically summoned them, so if they attack someone then I'm gonna be blamed, which actually makes sense. If we didn't see anybody over there. Okay, well this is not too bad. Now this is going to be tricky.
Watch
The
and
old
learn.
witch's house. Because there are cats over there and cats might get left by the elementals and then she's going to hate us. So I will have to figure out a way to do that. Maybe that's gonna be with summon monsters only. I don't know. Party bomb. So we cleared out that bit. I have to clear out this bit. And that warehouse over there. There we go. That's definitely not gonna be enough, so again.
You're back. Any word?
Is he actually still asking for a healing potion? Yeah, still use that healing drought. Yeah. Hint, hint. Dodge. Alright. This guy ditches. What we can do here.
Watch and learn.
The goblins should arrive anytime. Yep, there they are. Now, I wonder if I get out of your base. I'm going to come in. Probably yes. Yep, they are. So what we really want to do here, possibly, ouch! Son of a cunt. I don't want to get hit.
fast as lightning.
Yes. So much time. I ain't got time for you guys to waste. Oh my god. It's terrible. That happens sometimes.
Like wind through the trees.
Kind of unfortunate. But you have to reload and try again. So which way are they going to come from? Probably that way. Motherfucker! I want them to attack the elemental if possible.
Like wind through the trees.
In sure. That's why we got the invisibility. And just to be sure. Peace.
Like a serpent through the grass. Like a serpent through the grass.
I'd have to do that. Yeah, I would definitely have to kill all these barrels.
I will silence this one.
Oh wow, I'm actually doing some damage. Wow. Like how there are no actual rolls for this, you just hit it. I'm not doing much damage at this point. Unless I can do something else. Wonder what this does. It actually does raise your constitution. Nice. Well, I mean your HP, obviously. Ooh. But I wonder if that actually heals damage. That could be a minor heal. Oh. Oh, that can be your... Ooh, nice.
Watch and learn.
Force is unaffected by pain touch, but... Interesting. Of course you don't get experience for killing kegs, unfortunately. Paint touch. Okay, so it's already over. Thought so. It's only one touch, right? But it's a good thing that you can actually use it on your hands. Now I wonder. I wonder if there's a save for this. Probably there is. Pretty sure there's a save for this. Probably a wheel save. Or fortitude save. Oh god, should I take actually a weapon for this? No, I'm actually shittier. The weapon.
Like wind through the trees.
Although I can do like 9 damage. A better roll. But I'm not gonna sit here and kill all these barrels at once. That will have to be next episode.
Like wind through the trees.
That'd be a very menial task. Which I might actually decide not to board at all, because that's just interesting. There we go. We have the healing potion. Come on. Alright, let's kill this one last keg. Then I'm gonna give 1 healing potion to the guy, or I might, well, how much? I think 1 healing potion heals you for 9. That's not too bad. But I mean, I guess I can sacrifice 1 for 400 experience. Maybe I will need that 400 experience after all. Consider the bag of holding as a extension to the inventory. Like, I'm pretty sure there are inventory extension mods out
Speak
there,
your will.
but this was just easier to install. Come on. God, my damage is... I need to put more points into strength. But that's gonna happen once I actually stop level squatting. Which, we'll see when it happens. Yeah, we'll see when it happens. I will try to get it through the siege.
Your will gives me direction.
As in like the siege at the Palisade battle, and then if you can survive that.
Your wish?
I mean, I will try to
Your
push
will
it as
gives
far
me
as possible,
direction.
because obviously I will get no experience for the rest of the game if I don't level squat
Like a
long
serpent
enough.
through the grass.
Let's see. This guy. Here you go, 400 more, and now all fine. So next time I'm gonna finish chopping up these kegs, because I can't remember if they contain anything or good or not. But if they do, I want it. Quite a few. Thanks for watching, guys. This was the first episode. Chores at Targos, I guess, 1. Yeah, next I'm gonna just continue, probably do the Goblin Caverns, because you can't really talk to Targos Town people for any significant missions until you actually clear out the Targos docks of every single goblin. Oh, and then I still have to do the Mother of Hadron. Not literally, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting because I'm pretty sure the elementals will. Right, well, if I can time it right, because it's 3 goblins up there, probably do 2 elementals and the rest summon monsters, and then hope that they're of DPS or DPR, I should say, kill everything. That's gonna be probably the next episode, trying to figure out that Hadron Mother's house and a cave, clear that out, get back to Olbrach, start talking to the people, start doing their shitty quests. And right now I am at 52,000 XP. That's not bad at all. So I should be. I should really look up the actual progression, experience progression table. But what the effective character level means, or ECL, is that I'm always going to be 3 levels behind. As you can see, I'm level 3, but in character progression wise, other characters get 6th level at whatever experience they get it at. But as you could see, I started with 5,000 experience, and my next milestone for level 2 was 10,000. 10,000 is, I'm pretty sure that's like level 3, 4. When it comes to the character progression table. But yeah, I will confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the level 4 experience for other races that do not have ECLs progress to level 4. I'm always going to be technically 3 levels behind. So yeah, I will need a lot of experience. And now that I have 36 HP and 1 level of cleric and 2 levels of monk, I think I could possibly squat at least chapter 1, and I hope. Although I'm not sure how I'm going to do the Goblin Fortress, because that's a lot of shit. Oh well, I mean, I give this a good college try, and then if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna play it hard. Doesn't like do the insane ability without Heart of Fury. Anyways, I digress and I talk too much and I gave already too long summary. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, see you next episode. Peace.